Welcome students. Today, we are revising Strand 1. Scientific Investigation. Get ready to explore the exciting world of science and discovery. If you have any questions or need clarification at any point, feel free to write it in the comment section below. We'll get back to you and help you out. Let's dive in and have some fun with science. 1. What is integrated science, and why is it considered an interdisciplinary approach? Integrated science combines concepts from various branches of science such as biology, chemistry, physics, and earth science. It seeks to connect these disciplines to provide a holistic understanding of scientific phenomena. It promotes understanding through the integration of ideas, making learning more relevant and applicable to real-world situations. 2. What are the main components of integrated science? 1. Basic scientific concepts. Fundamental principles like the nature of matter, energy, evolution, and the structure of the universe. 2. Laboratory experiences. Hands-on experiments that allow students to apply scientific theories and develop practical skills. 3. Problem solving and inquiry. Using scientific reasoning to design experiments, analyze data, and draw conclusions. 4. Scientific literacy. Critical evaluation of scientific information, understanding the impact of science and technology on society, and ethical considerations. 5. Integration of scientific concepts. Connecting different scientific disciplines and understanding the relationship between science, technology, and society. The main components of integrated science. 1. Basic scientific concepts. 2. Laboratory experiences. 3. Problem solving and inquiry. 4. Scientific literacy. 5. Integration of scientific concepts. 3. What are the 5 E's in inquiry-based learning, and what does each stage involve? Engagement. Capturing students' interest and motivating them to explore the topic. Exploration. Students investigate and gather information through experiments or research. Explanation. Students interpret their findings and teachers facilitate understanding of scientific concepts. Elaboration. Extending learning by applying concepts to new situations or deeper understanding. Evaluation. Assessing students' understanding and skills through tests, projects, or discussions. The 5 E's in inquiry-based learning. 1. Engagement. 2. Exploration. 3. Explanation. 4. Elaboration. 5. Evaluation. 4. What are the different pathways in senior school related to integrated science, and what careers do they prepare students for? Pure science. Prepares students for careers in education, medicine, pharmacy, BSc Sciences, Industrial Science, Actuarial Science, and further university education. Applied Sciences. Focuses on practical skills for careers in agricultural engineering, computer engineering, food science, hospitality, home economics, and related fields. It also prepares students for further studies or work under skilled personnel. Technical and engineering. Emphasizes foundational skills in applied sciences and modern technology. Preparing students for careers in engineering, design, environmental management, health sciences, and technology fields. Pure science careers. Education, medicine, pharmacy, BSc Sciences, Industrial Science, Actuarial Science, further university education. Applied Sciences careers. Agricultural engineering, Hospitality. Home economics and related fields. Further studies. Work under skilled personnel. Technical and engineering careers. Engineering. Design. Environmental management. Health sciences and technology fields. 5. What career opportunities are available for graduates of integrated science pathways? Environmental manager. A person who takes care of the environment by making sure we protect nature and keep our air, water, and land clean. Forensic laboratory technician. A scientist who works in a lab to help solve crimes by examining evidence like fingerprints or DNA. Health education specialist. Someone who teaches people about staying healthy and how to prevent sickness. Laboratory technician. A person who helps scientists by preparing and running tests in a laboratory. Public health advisor/analyst. Someone who studies health problems in communities and gives advice to improve people's health. Research assistant. A helper who supports scientists by collecting information and doing small experiments. Scientific journalist. A writer who explains science topics so everyone can understand them. Software developer. A person who creates computer programs and apps. Dentist. A doctor who takes care of people's teeth and gums. Medical doctor. A doctor who treats people when they are sick and helps keep them healthy. Forensic scientist. A scientist who examines evidence from crime scenes to help solve crimes. Veterinarian. A doctor who takes care of animals' health. Geneticist. A scientist who studies genes, which are the parts of our body that determine how we look and grow. Lawyer. A person who helps people understand the law and represents them in court. Marine biologist. A scientist who studies animals and plants that live in the ocean. Neuroscientist. A scientist who studies the brain and how it works. Virologist. A scientist who studies viruses, like the ones that cause diseases. Nurse. A health worker who takes care of patients and helps doctors treat them. Nutritionist. A person who gives advice on what to eat to stay healthy. Optometrist. A doctor who checks your eyes and helps you see better with glasses or contact lenses. Pharmacist. A person who prepares and gives out medicines to help people get better. Physiotherapist. A health worker who helps people recover from injuries and improve their movement. Psychiatrist. A doctor who treats people with mental health problems like depression or anxiety. Urban planner. Someone who designs cities and towns to make them better places to live. Teacher/professor. A person who teaches students in school or at college. 6. Why is learning integrated science important for 21st century education? It makes learning relevant by connecting content to real-world issues and community life. It promotes student-centered learning where students actively participate in constructing knowledge. Encourages collaborative learning through investigations and communication of findings. Develops critical thinking, problem-solving, and scientific inquiry skills necessary for modern challenges. Facilitates holistic understanding and application of scientific concepts in everyday life. 7. How does integrated science contribute to environmental awareness and sustainability? It enhances understanding of environmental issues such as climate change, pollution, and conservation. Encourages students to evaluate the impact of human activities on the environment. Promotes solutions and innovations for sustainable development. Builds capacity for responsible citizenship and environmental stewardship. 8. How does scientific knowledge influence practical aspects of daily life and societal development? Designing infrastructure like bridges and buildings for safety and efficiency. Developing technologies that improve communication, transportation, and healthcare. Addressing global issues such as climate change through scientific research and innovation. Promoting health practices such as sanitation and vaccination. Aiding in solving practical problems like resource management and food security. Enabling individuals and communities to make informed decisions based on scientific evidence. Importance of scientific knowledge. Knowledge is useful for all sorts of things. Designing bridges. Slowing climate change. Prompting frequent hand washing during flu season. Scientific knowledge allows us to develop new technologies. Solve practical problems. Make informed decisions, both individually and collectively. 9. What ethical considerations are involved in scientific research and technological development? Respecting human rights and ensuring safety in experiments. Considering environmental impacts before implementing new technologies. Avoiding misuse of scientific discoveries, such as in genetic engineering or surveillance. Ensuring transparency and honesty in reporting scientific findings. Promoting equitable access to scientific benefits. 10. How does inquiry-based learning in science foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills? Students actively investigate questions rather than passively receive information. They design and conduct experiments, analyze data, and interpret results. This process encourages curiosity, skepticism, and analytical thinking. Students learn to formulate hypotheses, test them, and revise their understanding based on evidence. Such skills are essential for scientific advancement and everyday decision-making. 11. How does interdisciplinary learning in integrated science enhance students' understanding of real-world problems? It allows students to see connections across different scientific disciplines, making complex problems more manageable. Encourages holistic thinking by integrating diverse perspectives to develop comprehensive solutions. Prepares students for real-world situations where multiple disciplines interact, such as climate change or public health. 12. What role does technology play in integrated science education? Facilitates access to up-to-date scientific information and resources. Enhances experimental procedures through simulations and virtual labs. Supports collaboration and communication among students and teachers. Helps visualize complex scientific concepts through multimedia tools. 13. Why is hands-on experimentation important in integrated science? Reinforces theoretical knowledge through practical application. Develops critical thinking, observation, and analytical skills. Increases engagement and motivation to learn scientific concepts. Fosters inquiry and curiosity, leading to deeper understanding. 14. How can integrated science education promote environmental stewardship among students? By teaching the impact of human activities on the environment. Encouraging sustainable practices through project-based learning. Instilling a sense of responsibility to protect natural resources. Providing knowledge about renewable energy, conservation, and pollution control. 15. What are some challenges faced in implementing integrated science in schools? Lack of adequately trained teachers skilled in interdisciplinary teaching. Limited resources and laboratory facilities. Curriculum rigidity that favors traditional, discipline-specific subjects. Difficulty in assessing integrated learning outcomes. Time constraints within school schedules. 16. How does integrated science support innovation and technological advancement? By fostering critical thinking and creativity needed for invention. Encourages understanding of how scientific principles apply to new technologies. Promotes collaborative problem-solving, essential for innovation. Prepares students to contribute to research and development sectors. 17. What are the benefits of collaborative learning in integrated science? Enhances communication and teamwork skills. Allows students to learn from diverse perspectives. Fosters peer support and shared problem solving. Mimics real-world scientific research environments. 18. How can teachers effectively integrate science concepts from different disciplines in their lessons? By designing interdisciplinary projects and activities. Using real-world problems that require knowledge from multiple sciences. Incorporating case studies that demonstrate interconnectedness. Collaborating with colleagues from different subject areas. 19. In what ways does integrated science prepare students for careers in STEM fields? By providing a broad understanding of scientific principles across disciplines. Developing practical skills in experimentation, data analysis, and problem solving. Encouraging curiosity and innovation, essential traits for STEM careers. Offering exposure to real-world applications of science and technology. 20. How can assessment strategies be adapted to evaluate integrated science learning effectively? Using project-based assessments that require applying multiple concepts. Incorporating presentations, portfolios, and reports. Employing formative assessments like observations and quizzes during activities. Designing rubrics that evaluate understanding across disciplines and inquiry skills. If you enjoyed this revision, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your classmates, friends, teachers, and parents about it too. Next, we will be revising Strand 2. Laboratory Apparatus and Instruments. Stay tuned and keep learning.